Israel's actions in the region today are leaving no one unscathed. From Gaza, drenched in blood, to Iran, on edge, to Qatar, drowning in scandals with Mossad, and now Yemen has entered the equation. Israeli media announced airstrikes carried out by Israeli warplanes on Sana'a, targeting Houthi military sites, including the Ministry of Defense, command centers, fuel depots, and propaganda facilities. This isn't the first strike on Sana'a, but Israel has attempted to justify it by claiming Yemen was preparing to strike Tel Aviv. It appears Israel is playing with fire on multiple fronts, creating conflicts that seem impossible to close. Ultimately, the price is paid by nations living under the rubble. No one knows where Netanyahu's recklessness will lead. If you want detailed coverage on Israel's recent attack on Yemen, stick with us until the end of today's video. But before we dive in, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell to stay updated. The scene in Sana'a resembles an earthquake, with Israeli missiles raining down. Israeli media is gloating, claiming that the strikes targeted camps, fuel storages, and other strategic objectives, a claim echoed by Houthi-associated news agencies like Yemen's official Saba news agency. Reports also confirm strikes in Al-Jawf governorate and government complexes in Al-Hafa district targeted for the first time in the history of this conflict. The strikes on military camps, fuel depots, and media facilities send a clear message: Tel Aviv won't tolerate any threat and is prepared to battle on all fronts. Houthi military spokesperson Yahya Sari stated that their air defenses fired surface-to-air missiles, allegedly forcing some Israeli aircraft to retreat. Such claims, consistent with past exaggerations, suggest that part of the strikes failed. Meanwhile, Yemeni factions claimed they neutralized an entire squadron en route to strike other provinces. On the Israeli side, Defense Minister Yoav Gallant stated via social media that Israel's long arm would reach anyone posing a threat to its security. Gallant described the Yemeni strikes as a severe blow to the Houthis, framing them as part of a broader reshaping of regional power dynamics. These developments raise critical questions. Could Yemen become a new battleground between Israel and the resistance bloc? Or are these strikes merely a precursor to a larger escalation? Reports indicate casualties among civilians and damage to homes as a result of Israel's airstrikes on Sana'a and Al-Jawf. Unlike previous operations, these strikes didn't merely target military positions, but also reached into symbolic strongholds of the Houthi movement. What's next? Will Israeli missiles target key symbolic sites like Yemen's moral guidance centers in the capital? Already, local media report civilian casualties around these areas, drawing haunting parallels with Gaza. The lines between military operations and outright assaults on civilian life have blurred. Microphones and cameras have become targets alongside missiles and tanks. Israel's military openly stated that their bombs targeted not just Houthi camps, but also fuel depots linked to combat operations and even media offices, the narrative confirmed by Channel 12 in Israel. These airstrikes are not just tactical, but send a sharp political message. Voices critical of Tel Aviv's policies are considered valid targets. This raises troubling questions. Is silencing dissenting narratives now more dangerous than missile strikes? Or are both symptoms of Israel's open war against its adversaries? The events in Sana'a are not merely another episode in an endless cycle of violence. They signal a war without boundaries or secured zones, not homes, not even media offices. Israel wants the world to know it will silence any voice or suppress any action it deems threatening. Meanwhile, Arab leaders remain limited to condemnation and press statements. What happens when even journalists become legitimate targets for missiles? Who remains to tell these stories? Is this about deterring Houthi aggression or stifling their voices from reaching the world? These questions echo loudly as yet another chapter of regional conflict unfolds. We'll wrap up here for today. Share your thoughts in the comments section below. And as always, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to our channel, and turn on notifications for more updates. See you next time.